I think he asked Big Bill Brunzi. He says, Big Bill, that blues music you play, you call that folk music? And Big Bill says, well, I've never heard no horses sing none of it. I told you not to mention wild folk dance. Study in the book the danger of the line and hook. The fish he swims so happily because he ignorant as can be. The trouble with man is the brain. The trouble with man is the brain. The trouble with man is the brain. The brain give the man all the pain. Play that mandolin, man. The feed is all that chicken need. The chicken got no great big list of trouble for the psychiatrist. Oh, do he? The trouble with man is the brain. The trouble with man is the brain. The trouble with man is the brain. The brain give the man all the pain. Play that violin, man. Mare she go or stay at home. Whenever horse she marry horse, you never hear that horse get divorced. Oh, do you? The trouble with man is the brain. The trouble with man is the brain. The trouble with man is the brain. The brain give the man all the pain. Go crazy, you guys. Lie there in the sun, maybe chase a mousey for some fun. The kitty got no PhD in design of the nuclear weaponry. Oh, do he? The trouble with man is the brain. The trouble with man is the brain. The trouble with man is the brain. The brain give the man all the pain. The brain give the man all the pain. The brain give the man all the pain.
Hello, welcome to Horses Sing None of It. I'm Lou Gelfond, one of your hosts tonight, and also Ralph Litwin over here.
Hi.
Banjo man, carpenter, craftsman, and all those kinds of good things too. And we have with us today a good friend of ours, Dave Rimelis. Dave's been playing guitar and fiddle and composing and decomposing, doing all different kinds of things.
Decomposing much.
Yeah. Well, Dave, in all seriousness, is an excellent composer and has locally been playing guitar with different bands and fiddle and making his living at it for years. And I'm glad to call him my friend, and also glad to find out when he does really spicy things, like going down to write a score for the Richmond Symphony. Can you tell us about this? You write music.
Yeah, I'm a composer and player, performer. And, well, as a composer, it's probably the biggest challenge and the biggest thrill is to write for an orchestra, a symphony orchestra. And it's probably the most seldom thing you get to do because of all the people involved.
We're proud of you, Dave. We're proud of you.
Thanks. So I did write the score last year for the Richmond Symphony. It was a commission, and it was to write a score for a 1915 Keystone comedy. And so they gave me this film, and it's called Love, Speed, and Thrills, and commissioned me to write a score for it. And then they had a performance last spring where they had the orchestra on the stage, and they had a big screen come down, and they played the movie, and they played the music to the movie. Actually, it was one shot down. It wasn't like when you do a score in a theater for a movie where you get to stop and everything. So anyway, we're going to play a clip of that.
Let's cut to that clip right now. David, you've been writing some music of your own, and I hear you have got a swing tune that we can do together.
Oh yeah, I have a tune I just wrote
So
fairly recently.
All right.
And I think we're going to do it. It goes out to all you people out there that are in competition to be happy. I am every day. It's called You Gotta Make Yourself a Winner Every Day. 1, 2, you know what to do. You gotta make yourself a winner every day. 'Cause there ain't nobody out there giving happiness away. You gotta use the things you've got and forget those things you're not. And make yourself a winner every day. How often I have heard my neighbor cry. He said if I could win that lottery, well, I'd be riding high. But I know that isn't so, 'cause even if he had the dough, happiness ain't something you can just go out and buy. You gotta make yourself a winner every day. Yes, you do. 'Cause there ain't nobody out there giving happiness away. Gotta use the things you've got and forget those things you're not. And make yourself a winner every day. Make yourself a winner, Louis. So many lonely people that I meet look to someone else to make their life complete. I say someone might adore you, but they still can't do that for you. You're the only one on earth who can accomplish such a feat. You gotta make yourself a winner every day. Yes you do, yes you do, yes you do. 'Cause there ain't nobody out there giving happiness away. Just use the things you got and forget the things you're not. And make yourself a winner every day. How about competing, Ralph? Yourself a winner every day. Sing along out there, 'cause there ain't nobody out there giving happiness away. Just use the things you got and forget those things and not. And make yourself a winner. Each morning you're a beginner. And make yourself a winner every day. I think we won.
I think we won. Dave's a man that does know how to have fun. He does know how to have fun. But he's been doing a lot of different things. This man is eclectic music all around. He's got a jazz band named Life. And I was going to try to find out something about this band. And it's all original material, from what I understand, that you do.
Yep. The name of the band is Life. And the other musicians that play with me are Larry Ogden, who plays saxophone, and Gary Wilkins on bass, Stu Miller drums, and Matt King keyboard. And we play just about all original compositions. Occasionally we'll play an off-the-wall arrangement. But what I like to call the music is Caribbean fusion and rhythm and blues.
Caribbean fusion. I asked you before, and I'd just like to give examples of what Caribbean music is like.
Well, Caribbean music is like a lot of different things.
Can you show us a little bit? A little
Sure.
taste of...
Well, there's several types of Caribbean music we play. One, of course, is Jamaican music. It's called reggae. Mm-hmm. And that beat is sort of like a really heavy backbeat. Probably most people are familiar with that kind of music. It's sort of like a... You hear that kind of bouncy beat. And then another type is that's very popular in New York City and Florida. It's called salsa. This kind of music. Salsa actually just means sauce, which is sort of like jazz. Jazz doesn't have a real, it's just like a fun kind of name. And this kind of music is from Cuba and Puerto Rico, and we play some of this kind of groove. And you would hear that would sound sort of like this. That's sort of that sound.
Nice.
That borders on what I was playing, could border a little bit more south, like Brazilian too. But we play a lot of more typical Brazilian music, which is called the samba, and sometimes the bossa nova, but the samba is a little bit hotter. It would sound something like this. And then moving on to the other Caribbean areas, my favorite is something like the song we started out with that Ralph sang. That was a type of Calypso.
That's why I picked that one.
Yeah. And but we play a lot of what the new Calypso sound is, and they call that soul Calypso, which is sort of Calypso with a touch of American disco or dance music. And they called soul Calypso, or it got to be called, in short, soca. And you hear the soca music if you listen sometimes to AM radio. They have stations, and the most famous soca song was Hot, Hot, Hot. But we don't play that. We mostly just play, we play original music. But the beat's more of something like this. People out there dancing, having lots of fun. People out there dancing, happy everyone. Something That's
Get you going.
soca, a little soca improvisation.
This is a tease here. We need more of this stuff in general. But so your band plays locally?
We play in the area. We play at different nightclubs and in New York City. And
Yeah, I'm calling you up and you're out till like 5 in the morning playing at a club, and at 5 in the morning you go to another club to play till 8 or something.
well, in New York City,
This is wild.
you know how it is with a musician.
Yeah, you're
You
out
have
all
5
the time.
jobs in one day. You have to take them because you may not have another one for 5 months.
You're out. Well, you've also written a couple songs we have here today. Let's do one of them. Let's do your tune "Sneakin'."
All right.
And what would you call that style?
I call this an old time, not actually swing, more like boring Dixieland and ragtime-ish, especially when Ralph's playing the banjo.
Getting racked up here.
So all you folks are sitting there on your couch wearing sneakers, this song goes out to you. It's called Sneakin', featuring Lou Gelfand on violin. I just threw a lot of this music at Lou 2 seconds ago, so he's got his charts down here.
Just checking my shoelaces either time. All right.
That's a neat tune.
Right.
I was just talking to Lou after we first heard that tune. I said we got to include that in our repertoire by Mr. Dave Rimelis. A great tune.
Right. Well, Dave also has done some country music. His father, Idaho Head, is a local star in the country music scene and plays a lot of different halls around Livingston, New Jersey, right? And has for years, and put together different bands. And I've been out playing tunes with Dave with his father too. But you've written a country tune or two of your own, not Idaho Ed's, of your own. And would you mind doing one for us right now?
No, I wouldn't mind it.
Is this
That's what I'm here
is
for.
this a serious song or what?
It is actually kind of a serious song.
How serious? That's
Well,
good.
pretty serious. I'll tell you, folks. It deals with love. We all know how
David.
serious love is. Sometimes things just don't work out the way you planned. Sometimes the only thing you can do is just write a song about it. Chalk it up to experience. called me your little pig, and I called you my sow. I promised all my bull to you, and you pledged all your cow. But then our love affair got butchered, and it cut me clean in half. 'Cause I'd hoped someday we'd marry and have a little calf. You hog-tied my heart, then I looked and you was gone. But like the smell of fresh manure, your memory lingers on. Whoa, you left me stranded, took a horse right from my cart. Now I'm forever branded because you hog-tied my heart. First you said I was your stallion, and I believed you, you little filly. Now when I think what a sap I was, I feel awful silly because you took me for a ride, and then you played me for a fool. And then you told me I was just another sloppy mule. You hog-tied my heart, then I looked and you was gone. But like the smell of fresh manure, your memory lingers on. Oh, you left me stranded, took a horse right from my cart. Now I'm forever branded because you hog-tied my heart. Yes, I'm forever branded, ouch, because you hog-tied my heart.
Oh, David, your own songs, they have such a flavor to them.
An aroma.
That's good. It's fun to do. Fun to do. Well, we did a fiddle contest a while back. We played one together, and we've done a lot of things together. A lot of different gigs all over the state of New Jersey. Sometimes it takes more than one person to replace Dave. Dave's a very worthwhile fellow. It sometimes takes a guitarist, a fiddle player. You got to call 2 or 3 guys in to get you to fill in one of your gigs. I found out.
Well,
bring on a whole band. They replaced Dave Rimelis. But there's this tune, A Tear and a Smile. Can we do that one? That you wrote.
we sure can. I wrote this for a fiddle tune that Lou was officiating a couple years ago. We played it at the fiddle contest. I mean, wrote this fiddle tune for a contest. Of course, I didn't win, but I had fun anyway. Here we go.
All right, David. How about you pick up a fiddle here? We play a little Sally Goodner, a couple fiddle tunes.
Okay.
Well, that tune sounds like it comes from Scotland, or, you know, it sounds like it could be ancient tune, you know?
Yeah,
Well, it's
ancient. Maybe, I guess it was always there. I just sort of
Found it.
grabbed it. It was going by and I grabbed it, put it down on that paper. But it was always out there. Okay.
Oh, let David start this one off in his own fashion.
Okay.
We'll let you loose, David.
Are we going to kick this one out? Is this
No,
our,
you're
it's our goodbye?
Well, not quite yet, but let's kick this one out yourself and see where it goes, and then we'll join in on you.
Okay.
All right, David. All right. And at this time, we'd like to make it known that if anybody in the local area would like to contact us and be on our show, to contact Video on the Go. And at the end, on the credits, you'll catch a phone number or an address, and you can give a call in, and maybe you can be on too and share some of your music with us also.
Yeah.
But David, would you pick up the guitar for a minute and
Yeah.
Dave, and do another tune for us on guitar, maybe something mellow that you would anything you'd enjoy
How
playing?
much time do we have?
Oh, a couple of minutes here.
Let me do this little tune. You want something mellow?
Oh, whichever. What do you
Yeah.
prefer?
Do something mellow.
That mellow.
Let me be the melody that helps you through the day. I wanna be the tune you hum that makes you feel okay. And if someday you think of me as someone you once knew, I hope it brings to mind a song I played for you. Let me be the rhythm that drives your restless soul, or the simple harmony that helps you keep control. And I don't care if you recollect one word you heard me say. Just think of me when the music starts to play. And if you're feeling good and you're dancing on the floor, that's when I wanna be in your heart once more. And if you're all alone and you're almost at wit's end,